Under that breaking news out of Southlake, shocking details were told being released about an internal investigation regarding Gateway Church. This investigation was in response to accusations made this summer from Cindy Clemenshire, claiming founding pastor there, Robert Morris, sexually abused her when she was just 12 years of age. Our Amelia McGavro live at that church with more details on these new findings. Amelia?
Yeah, good evening, Steve. That internal investigation was actually conducted by a major law firm, Haynes & Boone. And tonight, the church actually released most of those findings to the public at their regularly scheduled worship service at 4 p.m. here at the Southlake campus. And after watching the sermon and listening to it, one of the more shocking things that the church said tonight to me was the fact that the church actually admitted that several other church leaders and members knew about Robert Morris's alleged sexual assault and misconduct and did nothing about it. So breaking down a lot of these findings for you, Elder Trey Wilbanks, he was the one that actually told these findings to the congregation, and he said the investigation also found Robert Morris directed employees to release a statement to minimize the severity of Cindy's claims. It also announced that there is a criminal investigation currently into Robert Morris, but it doesn't involve any current leadership at Gateway. Trey Wilbanks also said there have been 6 individuals who have declined to meet with Haynes & Boone, including Robert Morris. Wilbanks also says the investigation then found that multiple church members knew about Morris and his alleged sexual misconduct prior to this past June when Cindy Clemenshire came forward.
In other words, there were 2 groups. There was one group who knew without a doubt that Cindy was 12 when this abuse began. And there was a second group who knew of allegations of sexual abuse by Robert Morris, who had enough information that they should have led them to ask more questions and inquire further, but they did not.
And also, Wilbanks said that all of those members who apparently knew about Robert Morris and his misconduct are no longer with Gateway Church as of right now. But I do also want to remind you all of stories we've done just recently about several other church members who are currently suing Gateway Church, claiming that the church has had a history of financial misconduct. So coming up tonight at 10, I will actually speak to the lawyer who is representing those dozens of church members. And we'll also have much more on these findings, like I said, tonight at 10. Live in Southlake, Amelia McGavro, CBS News, Texas.